Hey Hoopers, it's Deanne Love here, and in this tutorial I am going to teach you a magical transition that will help you to unlock your hoop dance flow. Now what I am talking about is the thumb forefinger transition, and in that little hoop dance groove that I did at the beginning of this tutorial, I was using the thumb forefinger transition over and over again, but you might not have even realized. Now if you don't know how to do this transition yet, then you might find yourself kind of stumbling between moves or not quite sure how to flow because your hand's getting a little bit stuck. So this transition is when you have the hoop spinning on your forefingers and then you transition it to your thumb and then back to your forefingers and then onto your thumb or then maybe into a weave. And really what you're doing is you're continuing to go through moves and changing your grip without anyone even noticing. So let's break it down. I'm going to show you what happens with your hand. You are either going to be spinning the hoop on your forefinger, so like you're shaking hands, or maybe it's above your head, and we'll go through that as well. And then you're going to transition so that your thumb is the pivot point or the spinning point, the central point for the spin of your hoop, and your fingers are up. So you're going to squeeze your forefingers and your thumb together and transition. So now the hoop is on four fingers. Squeeze your thumb and your forefingers together and transition. Now your hoop will be spinning just on your thumb. So here is a good way to drill it. So do a little bit of brain gym to begin with. We're going to shake hands, thumb up, fingers out, then squeeze those 2 points together. So the thumb and the forefingers meet, and then push your thumb out towards me and fingers up like a stop sign. So it's like stop, squeeze, shake hands. Squeeze, stop, squeeze, shake hands. So just try that a few times. So forefingers out, rotate, squeeze together, then your thumb is going to shoot out and your fingers are up. Now this is the awkward one. So you're probably quite used to or getting used to spinning the hoop on your forefingers, but spinning the hoop on your thumb can be a little bit of a challenge. So I definitely recommend that you try shake hands, squeeze, thumb, fingers up to the sky. Just try it a few times. If you get all mixed up, that's totally fine. So here's how to break it down with the hoop. You can start with your hoop spinning on your forefingers, and what you want to do is make sure that your hand stays in the same position. So you don't want to make your arm go out in big circles, so really try to lock the elbow in to the side of the body. All right, so let's get it rocking there. Now let's go back to that brain gym example. So we're going to make our hand into a puppet on the inside. So right now, my hand is on the inside of my hoop. And I'm going to squeeze my fingers together. It's going to feel really awkward, but notice that I didn't move or I didn't pull back. That is key. And now my forefingers are going to come out. My thumb goes forward. Notice that my thumb didn't try to hook. It might try to do crazy things in the beginning, but it's okay. So shake hands. Fingers facing forwards towards me, thumb up. Muppet fingers, thumb towards me, fingers up. Okay, let's go back. Muppet fingers. Now there might be a tendency here, check it out, when the hoop is on the down, down, down beat to grab it. But that is super cool, and that's going to unlock your flow as well, because then you can move into a weave. So let's just go back. So 4 fingers handshake. Muppet, thumb. Muppet, 4 fingers. How are you going? Muppet, thumb, Muppet, 4 fingers. All right, I don't even know where the Muppet came from, but let's just go with it. And of course, you can try it on your second hand and see how that feels. It's really great to try on both hands, both directions. All right, there is another key time when you are going to be using a thumb forefinger switch, and that is when you are on the horizontal plane down low and you want to take the hoop up high. So as the hoop is being passed around your body, You're going to be grabbing it with your knuckles up at the front and your knuckles up at the back. Now, when you want to transition up to this above the head spin, what you're going to do is you'll notice that your thumb is already in there. So essentially, you're spinning the hoop on your thumb. This is super awkward above your head, but you want to be spinning it on those 4 fingers. So the hoop spins around the thumb once. You do that Muppet hand and let the thumb come out, and then your fingers are going to be facing up towards the sky. So you do that thumb 4-finger transition even if you don't realize it. And this is the magical part. You're going to start using that thumb 4-finger transition to move through tricks with ease. Okay, I'm going to show you some other ways that you can use this thumb 4-finger transition, and then you can go and have a play and see how it works for you. Okay, so we're going to spin the hoop forwards, and notice that it's on my 4 fingers. And then I'm going to go to squeeze the hoop and go for a weave. Now, when the hoop comes over to my left side, my thumb is on the inside, and I can do thumb in, 4 fingers up. So to get back, I'm going to wait for the hoop to go down, 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 down. I'm going to squeeze my hand or my fingers over the top, come back into this weave, and then when I'm back on my right side, this is my right hand, I can open it up and I'm back to that first forward hand spin. So check it out. This is just a drill, and there are many different ways that you're going to use the thumb 4-finger transition. So right hand forward spin, squeeze, weave, thumb up, thumb out, fingers up. When the hoop is on the down beat, down, 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 come back, open the hand, and your forward spin again. So forward spin, squeeze, weave, thumb out, fingers up. When the hoop is on the down beat, come back. Okay, take a look at it from this direction. Forward spin, squeeze, thumb, 4-finger transition, squeeze, open the hand. In real time, forward spin, weave, thumb 4-finger, squeeze, back. Now that is really important to learn, because as you progress, you are going to use that for a 3-beat weave when you're using 2 hoops. You can also use that to do a 360 weave, thumb, 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 as you move around. You can also use it to take your hoop from the front plane to the back plane. So you might be spinning your hoop on your right hand out to the right side, and then you're going to squeeze your hoop and take it behind you. Now notice that my thumb is on the inside here, and my 4 fingers are on the outside. I'm going to spin the hoop back towards me, but I'm in my back plane. Thumb, 4 fingers. What? So there are many times when you're transitioning from your thumb to your 4 fingers, your thumb to your 4 fingers. So I'm going to show you a little groove, a little hoop sequence. I'm just going to freestyle it, and every time I transition that thumb to 4 fingers, I'm going to call it out to you. And then I'm going to say goodbye and let you have your own playtime and use this very magical transition. Okay. Thumb, 4 fingers, 4 fingers, thumb, 4 fingers, thumb, weave, thumb, backwards weave, thumb, backwards weave, thumb, thumb, 4 fingers. Let me see, from here, thumb, thumb. So there are many times when you're moving around when you will notice that your thumb and your 4 fingers are rotating inside the hoop, and the hoop is either spinning on the 4 fingers or the thumb. So please make sure that you test this little theory out, this little transition, this magical transition out, and see if it helps you to unlock some flow, play, and those tricky transitions. All right, if you do start to work with this thumb, forefinger magical transition, then please tag me. I am at DeanneLoveXO. Big hoop love from me to you. Mwah.